Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing Mono Black Discard. What makes it Mono Black Discard? Well, every card in here is black. It's from the black category of cards. And discard because a tremendous amount of our cards are focused heavily on making people get rid of cards out of their hand. If that sounds good to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, a man who's currently being ratatouilleed by a sewer rat so I can finally play the decks with a little bit of intelligence. Doctor, you can't suck it. Yes, thank you. Film for a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You can't suck yet. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on Untapped GG. Off the tier list, it's called Mono Black Discard. Why am I playing Mono Black Discard? Because I was cursed. Cursed! I know, it just happens to me every once in a while. It's very strange. I'll describe the situation. Maybe it happens to you. Everything's going great. You're playing your cards. You go get it. You have some decks do very well. You're playing something new, and lo and behold, you're just getting your butt kicked. Just out of the blue, viciously. Like, this deck should work well, yet it's not. And you don't understand why. So then you go back to your old decks, the ones you know are good, just to play them. And they are also getting slaughtered, just out of the blue. And it's like, what is going on? There is zero reason why these decks should be failing. They've got like 75% win rates on them, and yet you can't hold anything together. I went for 2 days of this. I played for like 7 hours, and I could not find anything. I went through like 12 or 15 decks just trying to find something I could play and record. Then I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Mono Black Discard. I'm going to go get the stupidest deck I can find. I like Mono Black Discard because it's Mono Black. I don't mind playing Discard. I know that I hate playing against it, and that is the reason I usually stay away from it. So I went and got Mono Black Discard, and suddenly I'm just playing like I'm the GOAT, right? The Mono Black Discard and me, we get along just fine, right? It works great. But I'm just like, all right, so cool. It works, but it's pretty boring, right? The deck is older cards. We've seen it 100 times. But let's go and mess with it a little bit. So I go and I mess around with it a little bit, and it just completely falls apart. That's how I know that I am cursed, is because just because I switch out one card, right? I switch out Preacher of the Schism, which usually I don't even play with. Usually it's all the rest of the cards. But as soon as I switched out one card, the whole deck just stopped working. So I went back to playing the original deck, and lo and behold, back to perfection again. So yeah, it's a curse. Gypsies are involved, I think. And we just got to play it. We got to record it. We got to get it out. After that, things will start getting a lot better. All right, so let's get down to it. Let's take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit how it should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. Remember, this is a discard deck, so we're looking to discard people's cards. What do? We're killing creatures, and then we're forcing them to discard and lose life. Forcing them to discard, and then potentially later on, you could draw a card off of it, right? Killing creatures, forcing them to discard, making them lose life when they don't have enough cards in their hand at the beginning of the turn, and potentially letting you draw an extra card. Fantastic. Getting rid of a card out of an opponent's hand, plus having a lifelinky guy that flies. Creature kill. This is a big weird guy. 2 force. He's got a big butt. He's got death touch. And whenever he attacks with the most life or tied from, create a 1/1 vampire token with lifelink. Whenever it attacks and you have the most life, then you draw a card and you lose life. So he's got a little bit of card draw. Maybe he puts out a little lifelinky guy. So this guy's got some facilities to him, but he doesn't do discard. That's why I swapped him out. It's because he's cool, but he doesn't really help the deck out at all. Liliana forces the discard, forces them to sacrifice a creature. So as you can see, we've got a strong discard creature kill kind of thing going on, and Liliana is the queen of that. If we get up to -6, we got our Super Saiyan ability where you separate all their permanents into 2 piles. They select one and destroy all the rest. Sheoldred doesn't force a discard, but whenever they draw a card, they lose 2 life. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2. So that gives you the card, the life gain that'll help keep you in the game. Plus, as they're losing stuff, they're losing life. And every time they draw a card, they lose life. So you got Bandit's Talent and Sheoldred just ripping apart every one of their upkeeps. And 24 regular swamps. That's another place you could potentially improve by putting some man lands or something else in there. But these are basic swamps. It's a good thing to do. All right, so there we go. What are we going to do with this thing? We're going to control the board. We're going to just kill whatever kind of creatures they try to get out. Try to be selective about it, but discard, discard, discard. And so they will not be able to put a decent game together because they will not have the cards to be able to do it. And then eventually we just grind them down with whether our creatures we got out, Sheoldred doing her thing, or Bandit's Talent, ripping them apart every time because they don't have enough cards in their hand. That's it. That's how you win with this deck. All right, so before we go out, do our damage. Let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, that's her right there, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we're playing against Kanate Kaing 89. Kanate King. That is definitely some discard action there. A little bit of control. It's a great hand. It's a great hand. If you like this kind of thing. I'll start with the Hopeless Nightmare. Let's do that. Suck it. Suck it. Is this guy playing creature kill? Because I'm not super hot on the creatures. Yep, you should just be expecting it at this point. All right, I can go for another one. Let's do that. I mean, I could turn on the pain. I could, but let's get his options down first while we have the opportunity. What was that? Oh, nice. Because he needs, what is it? Is it 5 mana for the demon? He's going to draw cards. I wish I had Sheoldred. Oh, that is so dangerous. All right, little boy there is the one that's not going to do me any good. Ooh, he threw away his old Liliana. Yeah, his basically having these out is overcoming our discard, which isn't great. We'll have to take that guy down. Yep, that's bad. All right, 1. Let's turn this on. 2. And 3. What are we going to get rid of here? That's not going to do us any good. All right, he has no demon out. That is great. He doesn't have enough mana. Oh, you are being a major hippie. Look at that. Really? All right, we'll turn this on. That's cool. Let's poke ahead. No. I'm looking for other cards. Let's just keep digging. Sheoldred's who I really want here. This isn't going to do any good against him. He's drawing way too many cards. On the other hand, he's punishing himself. He's got to get a demon out. There's a demon. That's a lot of damage to us. What were you guys thinking? I can go for the full meal deal. And Liliana at this point. Oh, it definitely will do that. Let's separate things into two piles. You want all of those? And that. There you go. You can keep your mana. That's a Sophie's choice right there. You got a lot of cards in your hand. I think you probably want to keep your mana more than anything else. Otherwise, you're going to be crawling out of it quick. You know, you're going to be crawling out of a hole. You can only put out 1 mana per turn. But you could draw more cards. Oh, he did it! The humanity! All right, you got no mana now. I can't believe you did it. I can't believe it. Well, these aren't going to hurt him. That's you're just not getting rid of your cards fast enough at this point. That's just stupid dumb. Discard a card. I don't have enough for Ruthless Negotiation. We'll turn this up because why not, right? This is a weird situation. And just having to play against these on a discard deck, that's been a weird situation. Liliana's been great. He's looking at my Ruthless Negotiation. It's not a real card, man. It's just floating around in the aether. Oh, poor Liliana. That's down to 4 now. All right, there's 5. Does this really matter? This will draw me a card, I guess, so let's do it. In your face, Charlie Brown. Come on, throw it away. Doesn't really matter at this point. And we got another one. I think you're about to kill yourself unless you put a demon out. You got to put out a demon this turn. You gots to. And that's not going to do it for you. Yeah, do you got a 2-mana demon out there? Because this is how you lose. There we go. In your face, Charlie Brown, in your face. Rake up. All right, playing against tinchofer. Whatever a tinchofer is. 1, 2, 3. Bat, bat, bat. Looks like we're forcing discards here. Keep. No. All right, well, we could shoot something if he puts it out. Tinchofer. Like that guy. Smoke. I'm going to soften his hand up a little bit with Bandit's talent. Put the bats out afterwards, so he hopefully has less stuff to destroy the bats with. 3 could be a Liliana. If I need it, like if he puts out some sort of big weird creature that's going to help me out, but it's only had 3. Well, I guess you could have 4 mana. It could happen. The Liliana maybe might be the way to go. What do you do? Throw away? It just lands. He wants to get up there. Can I do both? I can put it out and then pose him a little bit. Nice. All right, there we go. Here comes the dragon. Let's force it. All you're getting out of that's mana, man. I don't know what that's really doing for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and Sheoldred. I should have gone maybe after his hand. We'll force to discard. I'll get rid of the little guy here. I don't think he's going to put out big things. We're not doing anything with poison, so... All right, we're starting to get some progress on this hemorrhaging. Another dragon. That's disappointing. All right, we're going to remove what he's got in his hand, I'll tell you that. One. Two. All right, so definitely Bandit's talent is going to be doing some stuff. I need to get this guy popped, though, so we can do 4 per turn. Yeah, man, whatever. I'm at 22. He's going for it. He's going to take it up to 22. All right, what can I do here? 4? All right, let's just pop this other one over. Let's go gain some life. All right, he's down to 3, and he's dead. Draw your card, hippie. Draw your card. Boom, boom! Goes the room. Bandit's talent for the win. All right, playing against DamageInq. It's not incorporated. It's something else. 1 to 3. Double Lilianas. All right. Got a little bit of control, start getting to some discard, and then just start hammering on the discard after that. I'm going to slaughter. He's playing all little people. You just got to get rid of that. What is it? Raise the past. All right, we're just going to keep him from gaining life right off the bat. Eventually, I'm going to run out of the ability to kill. Here's another one. What do you do? Discard? Ah. We'll make it Sophie's choice. Who do you love more? Apparently, it's the Johnny's Pride mate. You're looking at my graveyard. I mean, obviously, you're going to come after Liliana. What's your deal, baby? There you go. I think we just need to finish his hand off. Oof. All right. Liliana's going to die. Might as well do it. Sophie's choice. There you go. You just love that Pride mate. You'd come finish her off again, as one does. He doesn't have anything, but I got a Bandit's talent, this guy. And nothing to do with this. So we're done. This is a bad situation. We had lots of good slaughter, but he just had lots of guys. Let's see what you got in your hand. What was that? It was a land. I'm taking the hits. Come on. Drive. That's good. That's really good. He's got nothing going on up there. All right, so let's just get rid of the beef. Let's see what we can activate. No. I don't need another land. We're fine. All right. I appreciate it if we could just slaughter this guy. That's great. I'm cool. I mean, sure, you're going to return it. Here she comes. If I were you, I'd be starting to get pissed. And we're good. Okay, you want to hold on to that? Yeah, go for it. There you go. Let's just grab it. Yoink. Let's force the discard. I don't care. Anoint's fine. Can I pop this up to level 4? All right, down to 12. I'm at 7. Yeah, that's the way we do it. No, this is getting kind of lame. We'll force the discard. All right, so Deep-Cavern Bat, you're my hero. You're getting me some life. One. Okay. Now what are you going to do? 2. Interesting. All right, let's force this. Who's got? Force the discard. Do I care? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just break his spirit. I mean, that cost me a lot. It cost me a lot to get rid of that one card. Gone. All right, you can draw me some more cards. That'd be fine. All right, here comes 4. Down to 1. And we win! In your face, Duffy Moon! All right, playing against DoomzDezire. DoomzDezire. Where are we going here? We got a bunch of 2s, 3s, 4s. We got 3s. This is a good curve for an opening hand. All right, we got all 4. We play everything in our hand now. Just got to get the cards out. Luck it away, luck it away, luck it away, luck it away now. All right, Deep-Cavern Bat, you're up. All right, he's got nothing but lands and an angel. We'll ruthless him. Oh, you got the angel out. We'll just kill it then. Death. All right, let's just see what else he's got going on. He's just killing lands over that kind of stuff. All right, Sheoldred would come out to do what Sheoldred does best. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred dwells within the dark chambers of my heart. Please kill this guy. Win me this game. Chew it up. All right, let's just start punishing him. All right, down to 11. And this will be 2 more. There we go. That's beautiful. And 2 more after that. So 4 per turn. Yes. You have lost in a horrible way. I pulled down your pounce and spanked your butt. Victory. All right, we're playing against I Like Gold. I like gold. Let's see. 3 mana. All right, cool. Keep. Oh, not you, Crystal Bear. No, no, no. There you go. Now it just gets to taunt you for the rest of the game. Shoot it! Yeah, you could look. You can see what your future is going to hold. Are you playing the same thing? Are you playing mono black discard? Am I going first on it? Is that a fantastic situation? Possibly. It almost seems like we're mirror matched here. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna get rid of the Preacher. He's probably the lamest of them all. Oh, the humanity. Hopefully we'll draw another mana. That's what we're looking for here. All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna go ahead another one of these. Suck it. Let's punish you for having less cards, man. Of course, you could do the same to me, but I'll just double up on it. Yeah, we're mirror matched. He's playing the same deck, I'm fairly certain. But it just takes as one of us to, like, I got the advantage, and if I stall out, he can overtake me. Likes those top 2. All right, there's 4 per turn now. There we go. All right, and I can't do anything. I'm still waiting for that 4th mana. I can't even activate these till I get the 4th mana. Oh, mana number 4. Didn't get it. I don't care. We're going to go for the discard. I could just... That's how I really get to do. He doesn't have anything to discard there. We're just going to keep ripping them apart. I got the advantage here. I got it one. And this is how you win the game. Boink, boink. Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right, here we are with Mono Black Discard. It is the discardiest Mono Black of them all. You know, it's a great deck. It hopefully it's broken my curse. I've just been slaughtering people like crazy with it. I got 100% win rate right now. Yeah, there you go. It's a great deck. You know, when you take a look, I picked this up off of the tiered list, and it is nowhere near, you know, the top 10. It's probably like in the top 20 someplace. Yet for me, this deck is just like a surgeon's scalpel. It is so incredibly good. So I don't know what to say. It's just, you know, it's not what is the best deck. It's the best deck for you. And of all the decks I've been playing, this is the only deck that could break my curse. So there we go, Mono Black Discard. Let's get down to it. Who was the MVP, the most valuable player of this deck? You know, it's funny. I'm recording this stuff, but I never plan out this question ahead of time. I got to spend time looking around. You know who it is in this deck? It's Bandit's Talent. Bandit's Talent. This is the card that totally does it. I kind of wish it forced people to discard a little bit more often. It just punishes people. I do like the way that you come out and you force them to get rid of either one or two cards, depending upon what they're getting rid of. And then you can start the pain. And then it can do card draw. So for being, what is it, a saga type? Is that what it's called? Saga? Maybe it's not. It's a talent. That's what it is. It's a talent. Man, I don't know. I got lost there for a second. Where you could keep paying to do it up. Yeah, this card's got all the value, and the rest of the deck works with it well as well because we're able to pin people down. It's all about keeping your opponent with 2 or less cards in their hand, and potentially 1 or less if you want to make level 3 work for you very well. And luckily, Liliana is the one that jumps in there and helps out like crazy. At the end, she's the one. You can't keep your own cards in your hand because she's going to be forcing you to throw it away. But as long as she's out and she's just forcing that discard every turn, then Bandit's Talent is just going to be ripping people apart and drawing you more cards. So yeah, I'm going to give this one to Bandit's Talent. It's got kick-ass art, and it's a really good value for this deck. So congratulations, Bandit's Talent. You are going to Disneyland. All right, was this deck competitive? Yes, it is a competitive deck. I got it off of the level B of the tiered list. And what does it say that it has? It's got it says 55.4% win rate, which is on Untapped GG, the numbers are really far down. Like even number 1 usually is like 59%. But then again, it's got like 11,000 matches that have been played. For me, I got 100% win rate with it. It's just that good. It's a really good deck. So yes, I'm going to say this is a competitive deck. Absolutely it is. Number 2, was this deck fun to play? Yes. I mean, I love playing a good discard deck. I remember when I first started playing Magic Arena, I put together a black discard deck, and I felt bad for what I was doing to people. But I did like the fact that I was able to put together something that was pretty darn good. And so playing this one today, it reminds me of the olden days where, yeah, it's just people, no matter, they try to put together this strategy with their decks. But when you force them to discard their cards, that strategy falls apart. And next thing you know, they're just top decking it. The only people who can handle that are usually like green or aggro, right? Those are the only people that can really handle that kind of stuff because they're just doing creature, or whatever they got, they'll pull it off the top and work with it. But most other decks, like Control, they just fall apart. So I found this deck to be lots of fun. I know that the person on their side is very disappointed. I know when I play against discard decks, a lot of times I just give up straight off the bat. I don't want to play against them. So I kind of felt bad about the situation, but I needed to break my curse. And so here we are playing a discard deck, and it was lots of fun. All right, lastly, was this deck interesting? Hell no. No, it was not an interesting deck. Why wasn't it interesting? Because it is a standard deck off the tier list. Newbies are playing it all the time. The cards are relatively old. We've got the newest stuff in here is probably from Duskmorn or something like that. it just doesn't, it's not a new deck in any sort of way. It's very standard. It's pretty much a pre-con at this point. So it's not an interesting deck. Now, I did try to create another deck, but as soon as I touched one card. It was Preacher of the Schism, right? I changed this out for something else, and the deck completely flopped. And it's like, I'm not even playing this card the vast majority of the time. How can the deck flop? Yet somehow it broke the balance to put another black another black dude in here for 3 mana. And I don't understand it. But I've seen that happen before when you're cursed. You just can't touch the deck. You got to play it the way that it is. You got to record it. You got to go for it. So we're playing with a very uninteresting deck. But, when it breaks curses, you do what you got to do. All right, so let's add this thing up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was this deck fun? Yeah, it was. And lastly, was it interesting? No. All right, so I got to give this one a straight A, just because it is such a good deck. It is tight, and it wins games against today's meta. I mean, people still can't hold up against it, and that is fantastic. All right, so here we go. It is a straight A deck, and if you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.